My name's Nick Powers, and I'm the president and lead instructor of Warfighter Scuba. I'm a veteran of the United States Marine Corps from the years 2003 to 2007, with one combat deployment to Haditha, Iraq in 2006. Throughout my time overseas, I experienced a lot of situations that you wouldn't necessarily find yourself in the United States. IEDs, getting shot at, rocket attacks, mortar attacks, you name it, it happened. When I got out of the Marine Corps in 2007, I tried to adjust back to civilian life, and the whole time you're in, you just can't wait to get out. And when you get out, you start to realize, did you make the right decision? 9 times out of 10, most of the guys that get out, they immediately plummet into a depression cycle because you don't have that structure anymore that the military provides you. And this hit me super hard. We moved to one of the #1 top dive destinations in the entire world, and I figured I'd start getting back into scuba diving. And after our first couple dives, I realized how peaceful it was underwater and how none of my problems followed me. You're just there in the present moment. I had the idea for Warfighter Scuba, and I kind of hinted at it, and they said, "You go for it." And that's basically how Warfighter Scuba was born. So Warfighter Scuba is a nonprofit. We're a 501c3 nonprofit with the IRS. We bring combat wounded veterans down to the Caribbean to teach them scuba diving to treat their wounds. Whether their wounds are physical or mental, such as PTSD, scuba diving is a extremely therapeutic activity for mental stressors and for physical ailments. Mentally, as soon as you go underwater, your body just reacts. It's not normal. You're not meant to breathe underwater. Automatically puts you into the present moment. You have nothing but peace and calm. This ability to separate yourself from reality really allows veterans to find out what their trigger mechanism might be for their particular mental stressors. So every veteran who comes through our programs gets a 100% funded trip. Each veteran also receives a round-trip ticket from their home of record. That ticket will bring them straight into Roatan, and their entire week stay, their hotel, their meals, their snacks, everything's paid for. And so that veteran can get an entire week away from reality and completely separate from any kind of problems they might be facing at home. So each veteran receives very private and intimate training sessions when they come down to Roatan. We first start in the pool. We do some confined water skills. We'll then switch out to the open water dives. From that point on, it's not even training anymore. It's just fun. It's learning on a level that I don't think most people have experienced before. We do all the certifications for them that we can in a week at their pace, from open water to full face mask to nitrox. Every trip that we have, whether it's one veteran or 4 veterans at a time, we just have a blast. There's no bad karma. We've seen sharks, we've seen turtles. We've seen 4 eagle rays at once. Just the things that happen when we're in the water together are truly, they're just unbelievable. The dedication that these vets have now to scuba diving and to wanting to come back and to help other veterans experience what they've experienced, it hits me in the heart more than most things have ever hit me in my heart. It's truly an honor to take these heroes into the water. It's really cool to see the transformation that happens to them, from being, oh my gosh, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do this. I've gone snorkeling a few times, or I'm not that good of a swimmer. And the funny thing about scuba is none of that matters. You're completely weightless in the water. You could come down and have 0 experience in the water and be one of the better scuba divers out there. So as with all nonprofits, we rely solely on generous donors such as yourselves. None of these programs could exist without people who are willing to give some of their hard-earned money up to save veterans who might be struggling with everyday life and have that unfortunate thought of suicide. 100% of every dollar that's donated goes directly to the veterans. I personally, myself, I do not take any kind of money. All my time is donated. There's no salary to anybody who's on the board or any staff positions in Warfighter. Donations can be made on our website at www.warfighterscuba.org. And remember, every donation is 100% tax deductible.
Welcome back to the stream. It is Friday Night Lights. We are back, week one of the 358 modifieds. Feel like we were off a month, and it was only a week. We got a lot of work done over this 1 week break. Got some driving in, so we made some changes to the stream, which we might have to make some more changes as I look at it. We brought some new sponsors on board. We'll talk more about that coming up. We got some exciting stuff coming up. Finishing up the spring championship packages, trying to get those out to those drivers who won that. We're getting ready to go live here and talk to the drivers in a drivers meeting here in about 1 minute. We will call the drivers off the track. Again, if you're new to Got Your Six Racing Network, welcome aboard. If you're returning, thanks for coming back. Greatly appreciated. As always, we are racing for awareness of veterans' issues. PTSD and veteran suicide is an issue that everyone needs to pitch in to help. 22 veterans a day take their own lives, which is 22 too many. So we're trying to do our small part to lessen that number by playing promo videos from companies out there doing great things for veterans. If you'd like to donate, please do so. If not, you know a veteran out there, reach out, let them know you care about them. That conversation could save a life. And that's what it's all about, is taking care of our veterans here at Got Your Six Racing Network. So thanks for tuning in. We are about to get underway. Get all cars, clear the track, please. All cars, clear the track. All cars, clear the track, please. All cars, clear the track. All right, drivers, welcome to week one, Gears Unlimited Friday Night Lights. Couple of notes. We're going to be watching numbers tonight. If your number does not match the number you requested for the league, you are going to be given a warning tonight. If it doesn't match next week, you're going to be given a feature EOL. And the third week, you will not be able to run with us. So make sure your number matches that number that you requested and is documented. You can go into Discord and look at, I think it's called League Numbers. Check out the spreadsheet, make sure your numbers match. We got some exciting news. We had the Dirt Track Bank come on board. So feature wins are going to punch your ticket to a Week 13 Dash for Cash. We can't wait to make that happen. That's going to be crazy exciting. All feature winners will enter Week 13, probably a Friday night Dash for Cash. So we're really looking forward to that, and thank the Dirt Track Bank for coming on board. That's absolutely amazing. Other than that, I have nothing else. We do mute microphones right before qualifying. Any questions, comments, or concerns? Now would be the time. None heard. The track is back over to you. We are going to advance here in about 2 minutes. I wish you all the best of luck. Be patient. We're on a short track tonight, and good luck to you. So there you have it. The drivers' meeting is over. Got some good news from the Dirt Track Bank out of Malvern, Iowa. It's where I personally Got Your Six Racing Network actually banks. And all my interactions with the Dirt Track Bank have been nothing short of amazing. Some of the best customer service on the face of the planet. And they have come on board to support Got Your Six Racing Network and Gears Unlimited Friday Night Lights. So you will see some of my new teammates with the Dirt Track Bank logos on their cars. I'd like to thank Jay and his team at the Dirt Track Bank. All championship drivers will be receiving Dirt Track Bank t-shirts also in their championship packages. So yeah, it's crazy exciting news. Also like to welcome Magnum Race Designs has come on board to sponsor the 358 modified race. If you need any wraps, you need banners, you need posters, check them out. Magnum Race Designs. They do the logos here at Got Your Six Racing Network. Greatly appreciate it. They do awesome work. And I'd like to thank them. Come on board to sponsor the 358 modifieds. All right, drivers, we are advancing to qualifying. Last chance for questions. None heard. Good luck. We will advance to qualifying here real quick and get underway. Week 1, Gears Unlimited Friday Night Lights. We've made some changes to the stream. We've been having Comcast issues. Internet's been going in and out, so we hope that holds on for the duration of the night. It did not hold on for the C2C race. Unfortunately, our internet did go out. So if it does go out, I apologize. They will be at the house tomorrow. First out on the track is the 31 car. Speaking of the Dirt Track Bank, Brandon Templeton, driver out of Iowa, in the 31 machine, coming to the green flag. Looks like all drivers are out on the track, so this will go by in a big hurry. Templeton with a 13.813. Chris Cox, 13.971. Zachary Loomis up the P2 with a 13.842. Brennan Weeks in P2. Loomis in third. Brandon Templeton with a 13.813. Riding along with Jeff Sharp, currently 10th quick. Joe Canellis is with us. Like to thank Joe for coming out, currently 16th on the board. Chris Avery, Alvey, my apologies, in the 96 ride is with us. Good enough for 8th quick with a 13.897. Last year's champion back on the track, Ryan Lefebvre at Venom Racing. Ryan Lefebvre had a heck of a season last year. Or last season, my apologies. See how he does tonight. Currently 5th quick with a 13.864. 13684 for the 19 Venom Racing machine. A little slower on his second lap. 56 car Randy Shreves is with us. Good enough for 14th quick. Malachi Smith in the 13 Venom Racing machine out on track. He will be the last to qualify. 21st quick for the 13 machine. With a 14.008. And he will stay in 21st. A little slower on his second lap. So there you have it. That went by in a big hurry. Your 358 modified champion still out on the track, getting some laps in. We do have about 30 seconds until the green flag drops over the first heat race. You will see things a little bit different here. Got Your Six Racing Network. We do admin live, so you will see me do the reviews and give the penalties as we go along. See what decision goes in that. We do have a full field tonight, 26 drivers. We will be getting underway here momentarily. It looks like we got about Heat 1 to the grid. Heat 1 to the grid, please. Brandon Templeton, Nick Vickery on the front row. Rob Piper, Michael Vital in row 2. Jeff Sharp, Dylan Corey in row 3. Joe Canellis, Doyle Lawrence in 4, and Corey Schatzer rounds out your field of 9 drivers. All right, drivers, welcome to Heat 1. You guys know the drill by now. We're going to be running 8 laps. Top 4 heading to the show. Everyone else going to a B and C main. Restart is on green. Do not jump the start. Do not pass before the start finish line. Race hard, race clean. Welcome to week 1, 358 Modifieds, brought to you by Magnum Race Designs. Good luck. 31 car start on the pole with the 00. Nick Vickery from Spartan Racing Team to his outside. A pretty stout front row. Again, we're going 8 laps. Top 4 heading to the feature. Everyone else going to one of the main events. Have either just a B or a B and C. We shall see. Brandon Templeton has the field. Pace truck will make its speedy exit, as it has. The restart is on the green flag. We are waiting for the first green flag of the summer season to come out. The green flag is out. We are underway. Nick Vickery in the 00 up high. 31 of Templeton down low. Going to try to give that low line a try. He clears the 00. Templeton stays down low. Looks like the low line is the preferred line currently. Rob Piper in the 92 machine is in the 4th and final transfer position. They're 3 wide behind Rob, battling it out. Rob holding them off. Michael Vital running MP3 in the 213. Air Force retired driver. Thank you for your service, sir. Nick Vickery on the rear bumper of the 31 of Brandon Templeton. Now your top 4 trying to get away from the field. Piper's going to dive down underneath. Can't get it done. Your top 4 in line. First one on the outside looking in is Dylan Corey in the 60 machine. Good battle. There are your top 4. We're working lap 5 of 8. These 4 will transfer. Good race so far. Templeton up front. Nick Vickery behind him. Go on board with Vickery as he tries to track down the 31 machine, working lap 7 of 8. We are coming to 1 to go. Templeton on the bottom, as is Vickery. Vickery dives it in deep, trying to get underneath the 31 car. Rob Piper in the 92. Saw him peek his nose in there. He wanted a ticket to the feature. Templeton, Vickery, Vital, Piper are your top 4 heading to the feature. Great race, fellas. Great race. Everyone else will be heading to a main event of sorts. Heat 2 to the grid. Heat 2 to the grid, please. Brendan Weeks, Ryan Lefebvre on the front row. Gavin Chatham, Chris Alvey in row 2. Randy Shreves, Dean Reynolds in 3. Dylan Shreves, Daniel Cook in 4. Jeff Valero rounds out your field of 9 drivers. All right, drivers, welcome to heat number 2. You guys know the drill. Leader, I'm going to ask you to be 1.5 car length behind the pace truck. Everyone else, once we get the 1 to go, going to ask you to tighten it up. Half car length between yourself, the car in front of you. Start is on green. Do not jump the start. Do not pass before the start finish line. Race hard, race clean. Put on a great show. Good luck. Brendan Weeks on the front row, supposed to be the 022 car. However, he has the 12 on board. 022 or the 12 car. This is your warning for the wrong number, sir. '19 of Ryan Lefebvre, last season's champion. On the outside of road number 1, watch that 24 car On the inside of row 2, Gavin Chatham.
Green flag, green flag.
Green flag is out. We are underway. LaFave trying that high side. 12 car Weeks down low. Gets a good run off that bottom side. Good run off the top by Venom Racing's Ryan LaFave. Champion trying to pick up where he left off with the advantage at the line. See if he switches up his line and tries to get down low. He will. 19 car down low. Top 4. LaFave, Weeks, Chatham, and Shreves. Dylan Shreves, the 5 car on the first car on the outside, looking in. Got his dad right in front of him. See if he can get by him. Dean Reynolds in the 079 machine. Super Dirt Car Series Director Dean Reynolds. Appreciating him coming out and running with us. Been a good show so far tonight. Ryan LaFave in the 19 out front on lap 5 of 8. We will go on board with Randy Shreves and see how the 56 is getting around. You can see him dive it down underneath the 24 car there. Look back at the 56 from Gavin Chatham in the 24 machine. Dylan Shreves not letting the 56 of Randy Shreves get very far from him. Dean Reynolds. White flag is out. We got 1 to go. Ryan LaFave up front. Brennan Weeks blinks out a little bit there in P2. Gavin Chatham in 3. Randy Shreves in the 4th and final transfer position. And that is how they will end. Another great heat race, fellas. Well done. Couple of great heat races to start the season. Heat 3 to the grid. Heat 3 to the grid, please. Zach Loomis, Butch Baker on the front row. John Morano, Donald Ingram in row 2. Chris Cox, Anthony Morano in row number 3. Malachi Smith, Justin Jones rounds out your field of 8 drivers. Leader, I need you 1.5 car length behind the pace truck. Everybody else, once we get the 1 to go, going to ask you to tighten it up. Half car length between yourself, the car in front of you. The start is on the green. Do not jump the start. Do not pass before the start finish line. Race hard, race clean. Good luck. Looks like we're waiting on the 13 car, Malachi Smith, to take to the grid. There's the Venom Racing driver. Got Butch Baker, his teammate, the 97 car, outside on the front row. Zachary Loomis in the 37 machine will bring us to the green flag. Again, top 4 heading to the feature. Everyone else going to a main event. Good luck. Coming up next, we got limited late models right here at Cedar Lake, followed by the 305 Sprint car. So we have a full night planned. Greatly appreciate everybody tuning in. Support has been nothing short of amazing, and it is greatly appreciated. Pace truck should exit next time by. Leaves the field to Zachary Loomis in the 37 machine. Green flag is out. We are underway. They make contact. Butch Baker and Loomis. Baker on that top side, trying to get a run. Gets a good run off the top side. Venom Racing, Butch Baker to the point. Zachary Loomis falls to P2. We have a battle for the 4th and final transfer position. Thought the caution was going to come out, but it did not. Chris Cox, limited late model champion in the spring season, in the 4th and final transfer position. And the 13 car Venom Racing's Malachi Smith in the first position on the outside looking in. Zachary Loomis followed by Donald Ingram and Chris Cox. Butch Baker in the 97 car taking control of this one, got over a half-second lead, working lap 5 of 8. Baker increasing his lead ever so slightly each lap. Chris Cox in the 515, thinking about diving underneath the 010 of Donald Ingram. One lap to go. Malachi Smith, the first car on the outside, looking in, currently running in P5. We almost went 3 wide. Butch Baker with a handle on the field. Looks like the battle's going to be between Chris Cox, Baker, Loomis, Ingram, and Cox are your top 4. Run it out to the backstretch. Great heat race again. B main to the grid, please. Dylan Corey, Dylan Shreves on the front row. Malachi Smith, Doyle Lawrence in row 2. Dean Reynolds, Anthony Morano in row number 3. Jeff Sharp, Jeff Falero in row number 4. Justin Jones, Jose Canellis in row 5. Chris Alvey, John Morano in row 6. Corey Schatzer, and Dylan Cook in the 7th and final row. All right, fellas, welcome to the B main. We're going to be running 10 laps. 12 of you are headed to the feature out of the 14. Just like your heat races, leader, I need you 1.5 car length behind the pace truck. Everyone else, once we get the 1 to go, we will tighten it up. Half car length between yourself, the car in front of you. Start is on green. Race hard, race clean. Good luck. 12 heading to the show. 2 cars will be headed home tonight. The 6-0 of Dylan Corey on the front row. Dylan Shreves to his outside. Malachi Smith and Doyle Lawrence in row number 2. Green flag is out. We are underway. Looks like Corey didn't get a great run off the start there. The 5 car of Dylan Shreves to the outside. They are even at the entrance of turn 3. Coming off of turn 4. Looks like we got a pile of cars running 3 and 4 wide in the back. The 320, the 3 make contact. Back it down. Caution is out. Back it down. Not sure what happened here. We are taking a look. Looks like the 320 gets in the back. They both check up. Dylan Shreves at the front of the field. All right, fellas, we're going to give the 1 to go this time by. Get ready to double it up. Dylan Trees at the front of the field, working lap 3 of 10. Trying to figure out the new controls here. 5 car with a great jump on the field. Gets a lead over the 6-0. 79 car in P3 with Malachi Smith. Dean Reynolds and Malachi Smith make contact. The slinky effect behind those two. Let your leaders get out to a little bit of a lead. We are racing hard here in the back. Currently 1 car out of the race, the 3 car of Doyle Lawrence from Raven Graphics. Did not continue. Up front, Randy Shreves leading Dylan Corey. 0.2 of a second currently. Back it down, caution is out. Replay brought to you by the Dirt Track Bank. All right, fellas, get where iRacing is telling you to go. We will not extend this caution. We're going to have a 25-lap feature coming up after the B main. Five car, Dylan Shreves on the point. Got Dylan Corey to his outside. Justin Jones in the 57 is on the outside looking in. We just saw the 57 go for a ride, so he'll be battling it out back here. Up front, Dylan Shreves. Good start. Dean Reynolds dives the 79 car down low. Good run on the outside. Dean Reynolds going to try to drive it to the point. 79 car to the lead, makes contact. Back it down, caution is out. Dean Reynolds makes contact with just not enough room there. All right, fellas, going to give the 1 to go this next time by.
Green flag.
Dylan Shreves out front. Malachi Smith going to battle it out for P2. Slides up in front of Dylan Corey. These guys are sitting in transfer spots for the feature. I didn't think they would run this hard. We are running lap 9 of 10. Dylan Corey with control over the field. Malachi Smith up to P2. Dylan Corey and Dylan Shreves, we did get the 1 to go. Shreves, Smith, currently Daniel Cook in the 726 car is on the outside looking in. Run it out to the back stretch. Watch contact, please. Those are your features and the B main. We will be going to 3 minutes of warm-up, and we will be right back.
One, two, three. I love it, Molly.
They say it's a matter of time, 1,000 days and the sun won't shine before I come back to you. For your love I will go far, I wanna be wherever you are. I know I'm coming back for you.
Brother, it's good to see you.
Our love is a river long, the best ride in a million wrongs. I know I'm coming back to you. And I'm happy, nothing's going to stop me. And I'm happy, nothing's going to stop me. I'm making my way home, I'm making my way.
When people hear a Till Valhalla project, the first thing they might think of is our shirts. But what most people don't know is that our plaques came first and the t-shirts came second. What some people might not know is that the same shirts that we make day in and day out allowed us to do unbelievable things for unbelievable people. Whether it's donating our proceeds to reduce veteran suicide or gifting handcrafted memorial plaques to the families of fallen heroes, these t-shirts simply stand for honor and freedom, two words that wouldn't exist without our heroes. This makes Till Valhalla Project a place where fallen heroes truly live on forever.
Welcome back. We are just wrapping up warm-ups. Brandon Templeton at the top of the board with a 14.091. Ryan Lefebvre, last year's champion, currently second quick in warm-ups. Chris Cox. Talked to Chris Cox after his late model champion, said he was going to run for a 358 championship this year. So he's getting serious about it. Currently third quick. All right, drivers feature time. Brandon Templeton, Ryan Lefebvre on the front row. Butch Baker, Nick Vickery in row 2. Brennan Weeks, Zachary Loomis in 3. Michael Vital, Gavin Chatham in 4. Donald Ingram, Rob Piper in 5. Randy Shreves, Chris Cox in 6. Dylan Shreves, Malachi Smith in 7. Dylan Corey, Anthony Morano in 8. Jeff Sharp, Jeff Falero in 9. Joe Canellis, Corey Schatzer in 10. Chris Alvey and Justin Jones rounds out your field of 22 drivers. All right, leader, 1.5 car length behind the pace truck. Nothing changes from your heat race. The restart is on green. Once we get the one to go, everybody else tighten it up. Half car length between yourself, the car in front of you. Restart is on the green flag on the first start. Do not jump the start. Do not pass before the start finish line. This is a short track. If a caution comes out, please get back in line as quickly as possible. Go where iRacing tells you to go. Let's get lined up. Get ready to do it again. Good luck. Strong front row. Second row with Butch Baker and Nick Vickery from Spartan Racing in the 00 machine. He is always tough to deal with. Both those drivers come out of the Coast to Coast Racing League. Again, we'd like to thank the Coast to Coast Racing League for supporting Gears Unlimited Friday Night Lights. We are not an official member.
Yellow flag is out.
Backing down, caution is out. Looks like we don't have John's replay here. We will not shorten the caution. Let's get lined back up, ready to do it again. Be patient, fellas. 25 laps. Restart is on the leader. Leader, once that pace truck accelerates away from the field at the exit of turn 4, is your go point. Anytime between there and the drop of the green flag, the restart belongs to you, sir. We are doubled up. We will go 3 attempts at a double wide restart, and then we go to single wide after that. No change at the front. Lights are off on the pace truck. Brandon Templeton will bring us to the green flag. Your leader is off. Good start by the 31, Brennan Weeks. In the 12 car, looking underneath. We are about 3 wide. Butch Baker, the 97 car, thought better of it. We had contact.
Caution, yellow flag.
Back it down. Caution is out. Back it down. Caution is out. Not sure what happened. We will take a look here. There's the action in front of us. Looks like Butch Baker involved. We will follow along with the 97 car.
Hang on, we're not going green. Not going green.
.37 EOL, 37 EOL, please. Know where the 37 is. All right, fellas, going to give the one to go next time by. A lot going on in that last replay. We are working lap 3 of 25, so we have a ways to go. Brandon Templeton, Ryan LaFave, Butch Baker, Nick Vickery are your top 4. Looks like Butch Baker got his position back.
Green, green, green.
Templeton is off, slides up in front of Ryan LaFave. They were going to be 3 wide coming off that turn 4. Brandon Templeton with the lead in the 31 machine. Lefebvre in P2. Looks like Brennan Weeks trying to make some moves in that wrong number 12 car. Back it down. Caution is out. See what happened to the 79 car here. Dean Reynolds gets into the back of the one. Can't turn into the outside wall. Collects a 6-0 on his route. No EOL warranted, as the 79 will be put to the back of the field by himself. All right, fellas, let's get lined up. Next time by, we will give the one to go. Working lap 6 of 25. Tough first race of the summer season. We start out on a dirt track, or a small track, my apologies. Working lap 6 of 25. Let's get some green laps. Good luck. Brandon Templeton will bring us to the green flag once again. Ryan Lefebvre still to his out, or the rear now. We are single file. Brennan Weeks still trying that bottom side. Brennan Weeks is the only one of your leaders that's down there giving it a go. Pulls up in front of the 00 of Vickery. Vickery gonna try a crossover. Good battle for P5. Michael Vital in the 213. Donald Ingram and Gavin Chatham running back at 8. Back it down. Caution is out. .33 car in a single car incident. All right, fellas, let's get lined up. We will not extend this caution. Let's get lined up. Brandon Templeton still at the front of the field, working lap 8 of 25, so we do have a ways to go. Again, thank you all for joining us. You got any suggestions you'd like to see us do different, please shoot us a message on Facebook, Twitch, Carrier Pigeon. We don't care. Send us some feedback, good, bad, or indifferent. We take all feedback. We have instituted quite a few suggestions that have come from the fans and the drivers. So please let us know what you think. Brandon Templeton is back under the green flag on lap 9 of 25. Ryan Lefebvre still to the rear of the 31 car. Brennan Weeks pressing the 97. Weeks going to try slide job coming. Crossover from the 97. Weeks with a good run. Able to hold off the 97. Butch Baker now, the 97, going to be under attack from the 00 of Nick Vickery. Vickery on that high side. No one runs it better than the 00, also known as Stickers. Ed running that high side. Michael Vital currently in 6. Gavin Chatham in the 24 machine in P7. Looks like the field is strung out in the back. Chris Avery in the 96. Jeff Sharp in the 28 machine. Dylan Shreves back there. Justin Jones, Zachary Loomis hasn't been able to make much headway after an early EOL penalty. Templeton now starting to get away from the field a little bit there. Top 3 running away from the field. They will come up on lap traffic. Uh-oh. Lefebvre dives down low in the 19. No help. Brendan Weeks up into that outside wall a little bit. Templeton leading the way. Vickery losing touch with the field a little bit here in the 00. Ryan Lefebvre, as he's setting the 31 car up for a late race pass, keeps ducking his nose under, showing that front end to the 31 car. Templeton sticks to the outside. Good battle up front. Brendan Weeks in P3. Waiting for his opportunity. Vickery now over 2 seconds, 2.5 seconds off the lead in the 00 Spartan ride. Back it down. Caution is out. Back it down. Car in turn 2. Not sure what happened here. We will take a quick peek. Five car coming up on the 6 car. Six gets loose. We're going to have to look at that again. Six just gets loose up high. Nowhere for the 5 car to go. All right, fellas, let's get lined up as quickly as possible. Working lap 19 of 25. We will get the 1 to go this next time by. Brandon Templeton, Ryan Lefebvre, Nick Vickery, Vital Chatham, your top 5. Still not real sure what happened to Brennan Weeks. We'll have to go back and take a look and see if we can't find out where the 12 car on your screen, 022 lead number, exited the field. 22 of 25. 23 of 25. Looks like the 19 car of Lefebvre gets up into the outside fence. Spartan Racing 00 of Nick Vickery putting the pressure on. Now the top 2 able to separate from the field a little bit. Going to have an exciting race between the 24 of Gavin Chatham and the 213 of Michael Vital, battling it out for 4th position. 1 to go. Templeton at the point. Ryan Lefebvre in P2. Nick Vickery in P3. Templeton covers that low line. Lefebvre goes down with him. That's how they'll finish. Templeton, Lefebvre, Vickery are your top 3. Top 3 start finish line, please. Top 3 start finish line. We will get a word with those drivers as they come up into the booth. I did that too soon. My apologies. We will go back live real quick. All right, fellas, that's perfect. Don't forget interviews. Try that again. We got Nick Vickery in the booth. We'll get a word with the driver of the 00 Spartan Racing ride, Mr. Nick Vickery. Nick, this is Joe. You got me?
Yeah, sir. How are you?
Hey, man, I'm well. Good run by you tonight. You fell back there right before that last caution. How was the track, man? How was the racing?
Yeah, the track was pretty one-lane dominant, especially in 1 and 2, and you throw a slider early, you wait for the opportunity to throw it back, and then I guess fortunately and unfortunately, I didn't get that opportunity. So, happy with the third, and looking forward to going to the late models.
Yeah, man, good run. Another podium for the 00. Disappointed with the third. That's one thing you'll never hear me say, brother. So great run by you, man. You got anybody you'd like to thank?
Yeah, definitely got to shout out, Spartan Racing. After that would be VMR Wraps. If anybody there needs a wrap, come check us out on Facebook at VMR E-Wraps. Miriam Machado Spa, my wife, for letting me do this. And then, of course, you for putting on a great show on a Friday night.
Yeah, man, greatly appreciated. See you in the late models.
All right, thank you, sir.
Yes, sir. The 19 car, the spring champion, Ryan Lefebvre, battles Brandon Templeton all night, brings the 19 car home where he started in P2. Ryan, this is Joe. You got me?
Yeah, I got you.
Man, good run, brother. You and Brandon battled it out up there. It didn't seem like anybody third swapped back and forth a few times. How was your run, man? What was Brandon doing that you couldn't get by him?
Well, he was kind of blocking the slider line. I think he's seen me gain on him a little bit in 3 and 4, that slider, and then he'd kind of enter the corner a little lower, and I really didn't have – the top was slower, and I couldn't go any lower than him, so I was kind of stuck in second there, so he did a good job doing that.
Well, man, I tell you, you follow up a championship with a podium finish to start the season. That's pretty darn good. You got anybody you'd like to thank for your podium?
Yeah, Venom Racing, you guys for everything you do, SD Audio, KP Graphics, and Yorku's Food Mart.
We going to see you in the late models and 305s?
I was planning on. I'm having a little VR problems tonight. It's kind of jumping all over on me, so I don't think I should. I just got through this race in one piece, so I don't think I'm going to jump in another one.
All right,
so I can figure it out.
Great run, brother. Way to follow up your championship with a podium.
All right, thanks a lot.
Yeah, have a good night.
Yeah, you too.
The 31 car, Brandon Templeton, puts the dirt track bank machine on the pole, leads from flag to flag. Brandon, this is Joe. You got me?
Yeah, I got you, Joe.
Man, brother, great run. You held everybody off. What do you think? Did you see Lefebvre? There was like mid-race. Lefebvre kind of ducked down low and showed the front end there to the 31. Did you see that, and did you change your line?
Yeah, I did. I was entering high in 3 and 4, and I'd known, even in sprint cars and other races in the Coast to Coast League I've run, I've known that, that slider line in 3 can really work. And if you're leading, it's a kind of a defensive move. If you start sliding into 3, it's just as fast as going high. So that's what I did. And, I don't kind of left him less options and, made it a little tougher on him to get around me. So I just stuck to that and tried to keep it out of the wall. And that's all she wrote.
Yeah, man. If I'm keeping score, this is the 3rd podium finish for the Dirt Track Bank 31 in Coast to Coast Racing League, and now Friday Night Lights. Great run by you, my friend. You got anybody you'd like to thank for your win?
I got to thank the Dirt Track Bank, all the guys back on Team Dirt Track Bank, you, Joe, for doing the stream and everything. Everybody watching. Kale with Big C's Lawn Care, Extreme Images by Ashley, and Maylee's Makery.
Yeah, man. We gonna see you in the late models?
I think so.
Yeah, I hope so, man. That's how. For those of you watching, that's how Brandon and I met a long time ago. Brandon has taken this crazy ride with me. Greatly appreciated, my brother. We'll see you in limited late models.
Thanks.
All right, sir. So there you have it. There are your 358 modifieds brought to you by Magnum Race Designs. Great run tonight. We will take a quick break for as we queue up the limited late models coming up next.
It didn't take long for us to quickly realize that there was power behind Mission 22, power behind its brand, power behind its message, and power behind its people that represented it.
All right, my friends, day 19 of 22, the 22-day push-up challenge. Day 19 means 418 men and women have possibly committed suicide in the last 19 days. I went and looked up my ship, the USS Rushmore. More people who have killed themselves by now than ever served on our ship at one time in just 19 days.
19, 20, 21. One more. Y'all ready for the last one?
Mission 22 has become a decentralized nationwide effort to show love, to raise money, to be available for other warriors, to be able to be a point of contact, to let the warriors know, but also for warriors to let other warriors know that there is a community. You're not alone. This isn't happening in silence. You're not forgotten. We brought 4 veterans from all different parts of the United States and brought them together to hike through the state of Oregon.
May God bless you on your journey. Thank you for serving our country and for being willing to go on this walk. I'm praying you feel peace and strength with each mile.
On this hike, some folks found God, some folks remained sober, some folks lost a significant amount of weight to be able to participate. And not so much just a healing walk for us as warriors, but for us to contribute to other people's healing. This hike, we raised $12,000 for endobiogeny. Some of the folks on this hike, they're going to be volunteers for this treatment. And I couldn't be more pleased and more proud because it was difficult. We had a lot of struggles. Not everything on this hike went pretty, but we put some skin in the game. At the end of the day, we were able to raise money, and we'll be able to use that money so guys can get the treatment that they need. The War at Home Monument is an example of our social impact, of our awareness, of our permanent fixture to do the work that we can't always do, to always remind us of what we've lost and what we will lose if we don't reconcile it. What we've done is taken 20 different veterans with their families' permission and used them as a silhouette to cut out of a 3,000-pound plate of steel. These warriors are placed in a V, and this is to show the size of the problem. This is to show the empty space they leave behind. And it's also to be a constant reminder of what happens when we don't listen to the stories of the warriors that fought in our name. Because it's not okay. It's not okay that everyone didn't know about veteran suicide. It's not okay that these things were a secret or left unsaid, or that it was shameful. It's not okay that it's shameful to suffer alone and suffer in silence, because if you ask for help, that you're no longer a warrior, that you're weak.
Yeah. So I come back and I thought everybody else changed. So I pushed my family away. And it took a long time to really realize it, because I didn't want to look internally. I got my Class A CDL and hit the road. I was on the road for about 8 years trucking. And this makes me think about how insignificant all of the major things going on are. I mean, what, 1 million years ago, that blew up. And, over time became this.
Whether it's hiking mountains or building monuments, it takes a community to heal a warrior. Warriors didn't get damaged and didn't become separated from the sunlight of the spirit on their own. It happened in the name of this nation. We can change the way we think about war, how we think about warriors, how we think about ourselves, and what we think we're going to do in the American community. We can do it now. We can do it here. And there's going to be another generation of warriors coming. We can set the tone to create a culture that grabs them up and loves them and smothers them in resources, in opportunity, right now.
Welcome back. We have transferred over to the limited late models. We're about to have a driver's meeting, so stay with us. All drivers clear the track, please. All drivers clear the track for a driver's meeting. All right, fellas, welcome to Gears Unlimited Friday Night Lights, week 1 of the limited late model division. We are scrutinizing numbers a little harder. If your number on your card does not match that number assigned to you in the league and in iRacing, tonight will be a warning. Next week, if it doesn't match again, you will be given a feature EOL. And week 3, if the number does not match, you will not be able to run until your number does match. Some exciting news. Those of you that ran in the 358s already heard this, but the Dirt Track Bank came on board to support Got Your 6 Racing Network, which will allow us to run a feature winner dash for cash in week 13. That Friday of week 13, we're going to run a dash for cash. Feature winners only, so feature winning has a little bit of monetary means tied to it. Again, please make sure your numbers match. We're getting ready to get underway. We do mute microphones right before qualifying. Any questions, comments, or concerns, now would be the time. None heard. We will advance to qualifying, and I wish everyone great luck. There you have it. We have advanced to qualifying. Looks like Jason Hines in the 66 machine was the quickest in practice. We have transferred over to qualifying. Again, we've been having issues with Xfinity Internet, so hopefully that sticks around for the remainder of the night. It did not last Wednesday night in Coast to Coast Racing League, so our fingers are crossed. Comcast can't come out until tomorrow morning, 7:30 or so. First out on the track is the 3-car Raven Graphics, Doyle Lawrence. Seeing what he can do here in qualifying. Doyle Lawrence doesn't get to drive with us much. He is a paramedic firefighter out in the Houston area. I'd like to thank Doyle for his service to his local community. Brandon Templeton to the top of the board with a 13.734. We are with the 37 car. Zachary Loomis times in second quick. Jason Hines, driver out of Canada in the 66 machine, put Jason at the top of the board with a 13.728. Daniel Cook in the 726, currently 18th quick. Looks like he's hit the wall. That rear spoiler's kind of bent up. We'll go with the 00 car of Nick Vickery We saw Nick in the Spartan 00 in the 358s. Nick is coming for his first lap. '14th quick. Andy Patton in the 87, retired Air Force member. I'd like to thank Andy for his service. Currently 8th quick with a 1.3818. Butch Baker, 97, a Venom Racing driver. Looks like he is the last to qualify. Currently 21st quick. We do have a full field of 25 drivers. Only 24 go to the feature. I'd thank Venom Racing. Got Your Six Racing Network logo on the back of that 97 machine. Greatly appreciated. Again, we do all this hoping to reach out to those veterans out there that think they don't have anywhere to turn. We try to provide information to companies that are out there helping out. Please reach out to us, and we can steer you definitely in the right position, right direction. Greatly appreciate what you did for our country. So Jason Hines in the 66 machine with a 13.728. Name does not look familiar. It might be his first night here with Got Your Six Racing Network and Gears Unlimited Friday Night Lights. Brandon Templeton, P2. Rod Piper, 3rd. Jeff Kemper in the 181 machine in 4th. Jesse Ingram in the 7 car in P5. Heat 1 to the grid. Heat 1 to the grid, please. Jason Hines, Jeffrey Kemper in row 1. Zachary Loomis, Chris Cox in row 2. Jeff Sharp, Donald Ingram in 3. AJ Ogle and Bo Nation in row number 4. Daniel Cook rounds out your field of 9 drivers. All right, fellas, leader, I'm going to need you to stay 1.5 car length behind the pace truck. Everyone else, once we get the 1 to go, going to ask you to tighten it up. Half car length between yourself, the car in front of you. The restart is on green. Do not jump the start. Do not pass before the start finish line. Top 4 heading to the show. Everybody else going to a B main, I believe. Race hard, race clean. Put on a great show. Good luck. Jason Hines will roll off P1 here. Got the 181. Jeffrey Kemper, driver out of Oregon, to his outside. Last year's champion, the 515 of Chris Cox, will roll off P4. So watch that 515 coming from the second row. Got 8 laps. Top 4 heading to the feature. Jason Hines is going to bring us to the green flag. Pace truck is off, as is the 66 machine. With the 181 of Kemper to his outside, 37 of Zach Loomis. He's going to take it 3 wide. Loomis, Cox, and Kemper 3 wide into turn 3. They make it out of there somehow. Put your champion, Chris Cox, back up to P2. It is a battle for that 4th and final transfer position. Donald Ingram in the 010 car battling it out. He's got Jeff Kemper and Chris Cox in front of him. He's got to pass one of those cars. Now the 08 shows up. AJ Ogle. He's trying to get that 4th and final transfer position. Donald Ingram in the 010 car looking for a lane to get through 2 by 2. Up front, Jason Hines getting away from Chris Cox. Looks like Loomis finally finds the outside. Up front, 66 car. Canadian driver Chris Hines in front of last year's champion, the 515 of Chris Cox. Those two are going to battle it out. Working lap 6 of 10. We're back in a dogfight for the 4th and final transfer position. Loomis on the bubble. Donald Ingram is going to try to get by on that outside. It looks like there's a lot of grip down low. 37 car able to get a good run. We got a battle for the lead. 1 lap to go. Haynes, Cox, Kemper, Zachary, Loomis. We will follow that battle. Coming to the flag. Haynes, Cox, Kemper, Loomis. Run it out to the back stretch. Watch contact. Great race for that transfer position, fellas. So the limited late models come out and start off with a great show. Heat 2 to the grid. Heat 2 to the grid, please. Brandon Templeton, Jesse Ingram on the front row. Andy Patton, Randy Shreves in row 2. Butch Baker, Dean Reynolds in 3. Dylan Shreves and Ryan Carlisle in row number 4. All right, fellas, welcome to heat number 2. Leader, 1.5 car length behind the pace truck. Everybody else, once we get the 1 to go, tighten it up. Half car length between yourself, the car in front of you. Start is on green. Do not jump the start. Do not pass before the start finish line. 8 laps to get it done. Top 4 heading to the show. Everybody else going to a B main. Race hard, race clean. Put on a great show. Good luck. It's like Dean Reynolds missed the call to grid. I don't see the 79 car. Brandon Templeton, we saw him win the 358 division. He's going to try to repeat here. He will start on the pole of heat number 2. Jesse Ingram on the outside in the 7 car. Ended the year running super quick, so we will see if he can carry that over. Stout second row with Andy Patton, retired Air Force driver, and Randy Shreves in the 56 machine.
Green, green, green.
Green flag is out. We are underway. 31 car is going to dive it down low. Pushes up, wads up the field a little bit. Templeton into the outside wall. Ingram to the lead in the 7 car. Butch Baker, Randy Shreves. It looks like Shreves went over there. No caution comes out. Ryan Carlisle in the 4th and final transfer position in the 38 machine. Dylan Shreves in the 56. The first car on the outside looking in. Not sure what happened to Andy Patton and Randy Shreves. We will have to go back and have a look up front. Ingram, once he got by the 31 car, has set sailed and is holding his position at the point. Butch Baker, Venom Racing driver, in P2, and Ryan Carlisle in the 38 machine, currently in P4. Dylan Shreves battling it out. We saw Shreves come from the B main in the last race. 0.3 of a second lead by the 7 car over the 31 of Brandon Templeton. Butch Baker, Ryan Carlisle, no pressure. Working lap 6 of 8. Looks like if there's any pressure, it's going to come from their front too. Templeton dives it down hard. Good run off the top side by the 7 of Ingram. Templeton cannot make that pass. White flag is out. 1 to go for Jesse Ingram. Well, right along as he goes past the flag stand. Ingram, Templeton, Baker, Carlisle are your 4 that transfer to the feature. Heat 3 to the grid. Heat 3 to the grid, please. Rob Piper, Brennan Weeks in row 1. Dylan Corey, Gavin Chatham in 2. Nick Vickery, Doyle Lawrence in 3. Malachi Smith and David Tormashi in row number 4. All right, drivers, welcome to heat number 2. Leader, 1.5 car length behind the pace truck, please. And once we get the 1 to go, everybody else tighten it up. Half car length between yourself, the car in front of you. The restart is on green. Do not jump the start. Do not pass before the start finish line. Top 4 heading to the feature. Everyone else going to B main. Race hard, race clean. Put on a heck of a show. Good luck. Looks like Brennan Weeks did not make the call to grid, so the outside line will get the move up 1. If If I'm on the pole, I don't like seeing the 24 car able to move up just outside, but we'll see how this plays out. Rob Piper in the 92. Let's tighten it up, please. Pace truck is exiting. Rob Piper will take us to the green flag. Green flag is out. We are underway. Great start by Chatham on that outside. Anticipated that green flag. They are side by side. Lead goes to the 24 of Gavin Chatham. Rob Piper still working that bottom side, trying to make it work. Doyle Lawrence in the fourth and final transfer position. A little bit of beating and banging between Corey, Lawrence, Vickery on the outside looking in, waiting for his opportunity. 00 Spartan ride moves up to a transfer position, gets in front of the 3 car of Doyle Lawrence. Got Dylan Corey to his outside in the 6-0. Gavin Chatham breaking away from the field a little bit. 92 car running a middle lane here. Back it down. Caution is out. Not sure what happens. We'll get a look here. Looks like the 13 car underneath the 3 car of Doyle Lawrence. They come off of turn 2 okay. '13 just gets right in the back of the 3 car. Looks like SDK has frozen up a little bit here. We'll speed it up and see if we can't get back to live action. There we go. One 13 EOL. 1-3 EOL. All right, fellas, we're going to give the 1 to go here next time by. Gavin Chatham at the front of the field. Some reason SDK is not going back live, so we will have to see how this plays out here.
Green flag, green flag.
Gavin Chatham at the front of the field. Got Rod Piper in P2. Dylan Corey, Nick Vickery in the fourth and final transfer position. David Tormashi in the 313 car. Looks like we did have a few cars that did not take the grid, so everyone will make it to the show. Got 10 laps.
Green flag,
racing for their position in the feature. Dylan Shreve's been real stout on that outside in the 358, but Donald Ingram in the 010 was real close to getting that fourth and final transfer position. Doyle Lawrence slides up almost into the 56 car, holds it off. Great run by these drivers. Randy Shreves in the 56. Dylan Corey in the other 56. Hasn't been in the league long enough to get a number yet. Just joined today. Like to welcome Dylan Shreves aboard. We'll get his number taken care of here as soon as this race is over. Up front, Donald Ingram leading the way in the 010. It's like Doyle Lawrence in the 3 car having a heck of a run, getting trapped down low. Looks like we have a freight train up high. Cedar Lake turning into a 1-lane race here. Donald Ingram working lap 6 of 10. Dylan Shreves with the 08 of AJ Ogle all over the rear end of the 56 machine. Ogle with the advantage that time by at the line, slides up high. Great driving, 3 wide, made contact between all of them. Ogle up into the wall. That's usually not good. Turn 2 exit. He's able to make it. Doyle Lawrence in the 3 car. He advances up to P2. Great battle up front. Donald Ingram watching this out of his rearview mirror if he uses one. Working lap 9 of 10. Lawrence battling it out with Dylan Shreves. We are 3 wide once again as the older Shreves, Randy Shreves, he's getting into the picture, trying to get underneath the 8 car. They're going to battle it out. Dylan and Randy Shreves going at it. We're going to have 3 minutes of warm-up. And we will be right back.
One, two, three.
Our biggest thing is getting the word out, awareness of Mission 22, the struggle as it is to fight PTSD and suicide. My name is Corey Decker. I'm the state representative for Mission 22. This year's been great. We got a bunch of great guys that have gotten together and decided to create this rally. The word's getting out, and it's turning into quite an event where we can actually help a lot of veterans. It's a great event, but you really have to go and see it for yourself, and it's really one of those things that's an experience. Just going that weekend, we've seen how it changes people.
is feature time. We do have feature to the grid, please. We do have 25 laps here. John Hines, Jesse Ingram on the front row, Chatham Cox in 2, Templeton Piper in 3, Kemper Butch Baker in 4, Vickery Loomis in 5, Carlisle Corey in 6, Ingram Lawrence in 7, Shreves in 8, Ogle Sharp in 9, Smith Patton in 10, Tormachi and Cook in 11, Bo Nation and Dean Reynolds round out your field of 24 drivers. All right, drivers, welcome to the B main leader. Just like your heat race, going to ask you to be 1.5 car length behind the pace truck. Everyone else, once we get the 1 to go, going to ask you to tighten it up, half car length between yourself, the car in front of you. The initial start is on green. Do not jump the start. Do not pass before the start finish line. Got 25 laps to get this done. Race hard, race clean, put on a heck of a show. Good luck and welcome to week 1. Somebody is going to punch their ticket to the week 13 dash for cash. Good luck. Jason Hines starting on the front row in the 66 machine. Had a great
Green, green, green. Caution, yellow flag.
All right, fellas, we are going to go green next time by. Get where iRacing tells you to go. Get there in a hurry. Short track is kind of tough. No chains at the front. Hines leading the 7 car of Jesse Ingram. This restart is on the leader.
Hang on, we're not going green, not going green.
That wasn't me. Not sure what happened there. Leader, this restart is on you. Once that pace truck accelerates down the front stretch, that is your cue to go. Anytime between there and the drop of the green flag. Everyone else, you're going on the car in front of you.
Green, green, green. The yellow flag is out.
Back it down, back it down. I'm not sure what iRacing is doing. Back it down, back it down, back it down. Let's line up and get this right. My apologies. That was iRacing, not me. Everyone get back in line. We will go green. Leader has the pace truck on the front stretch. Let's get lined up. I'm going to give the 1 to go this time by. Going green next time by. Pace truck is off.
Green, green, green.
Jason Hines with a great jump. Your champion. Hines pushes up in turn 2. Wads the field up. Chris Cox makes a break with Jesse Ingram in tow. Back it down. Caution is out. I'm going to give the 1 to go next time by. It'll be 1 to go next time by. Let's get lined up. Let's get some green laps in here, fellas. One to go. We are single file from here on out on all restarts. 66 car has led the 3 laps that we've been able to run, getting off to a rough start here in our limited late models.
Green flag, green flag.
Chris Cox dives the 515 down low, makes a pass. Jesse Ingram in the 7 car trying to run that bottom side alongside him. The 66 car giving the high side a go. Rod Piper in the 92 in the mix. Gavin Chatham up high. Brandon Templeton in the 31 down low. Good run off the top by 66 into the wall hard by Chatham. Up front, Chris Cox. Breaking away from the field, he's got Jesse Ingram in the 7 car behind him. And Rod Piper. Hines and Templeton are your top 5. Chris Cox will have to work through some lap traffic here. $7.26, that is the leaders behind you. Hold your line, sir. Those are the leaders behind you. Hold your line. Chris Cox gets by lap traffic. 7:26 of Daniel Cook goes down low. Let your leaders by. Looks like the 515 gets loose. Ingram's able to pull up to the inside of the 515 machine. They're going to battle it out. We're 3 wide in the back. Nick Vickery, Brandon Templeton back there. Butch Baker, the 97, the 181. We got a wad of coast-to-coast racing lead drivers battling it out. This is all for P5, 4, 5, and 6. Jeff Kemper working that extreme bottom. Templeton working the high side, gets back up into the fence in the 31 machine. Up front, Ingram with the lead over your champion, Chris Cox, in the 5:15. Ingram able to hold off Cox so far. We are working lap 14 of 25. Looks like those two prefer the bottom. Piper Templeton now in P4. Jeff Kemper in the 181. Looks like this battle's going to heat up. Nick Vickery in a 00 Spartan ride. The 97 of Bush Baker. Backing down. Caution is out. Looks like Donald Ingram was involved in an accident. Let's see what happened here. The 08 car comes up and gets into the rear of the 010. EOL, 08 EOL. Jesse Ingram in the 7 car on the point. We will give the 1 to go this time by. Looks like we got a lot of beat up race cars starting the season on a short track. It is tough business. Working lap 15 of 25. Jesse Ingram, Chris Cox, Rob Piper in the 92 machine. 1, 2, 3. Templeton and Butch Baker round out your top 5. 7 car of Ingram will bring us to the green flag. Green flag is out. We are underway. Good jump by Ingram in the 7. Cox sends the 515 in down low. Top 3 running that bottom side. Brandon Templeton, Butch Baker running the high side with Jeff Kemper. Nick Vickery, seeing Nick run a different line than I'm used to. Used to seeing a 00 car run on that high side, but Nick down low tonight, giving it a go. Up front, Ingram. Brandon Templeton now putting some pressure on the 92 car of Piper. Piper on the bottom. Good run off the top by Templeton off of turn 2.
The yellow flag is out.
Back it down. Caution is out. I didn't really see much there. Looks like the 56 came up into Andy Patton there. All right, fellas, working lap 18 of 25. We will give the 1 to go next time by. Donald Ingram or Jesse Ingram at the front. Chris Cox in P2. All right, fellas, 1 to go. Ingram, Cox, Piper, Templeton, Baker are your top 5. Pace truck is off. Jesse Ingram will bring us to the green flag. Green flag is out. We are underway. Cox gets a good start behind the 7 car. Goes with Ingram this time. Working lap 19 of 25. Brandon Templeton running that high side. Got by the 92 of Piper last time. We shall see if that holds for this time. Looks like Cox starting to put some pressure on the 7 car. Will go on board with the spring champion. Looks like he's getting a good run off 4. Holds up off the 7. Going into turn 1. Both of them on that bottom side. Working lap 22 of 25. 726, those are the leaders. Hold your line, sir. Hold your line. Back it down. Caution is out. Looks like the 38 car gets up into the wall. Not sure if that was a slider or not. It was. .38 car, EOL, 38, end of the line. Up front, this one has been a handful trying to, if you're out there, you're watching, you'd like to admin, we could sure use the help. It gets a little busy trying to broadcast and live admin. So we are looking for help. If you know anybody that can do that, we'll give the one to go next time by. We'd greatly appreciate any help that you can give.
Hang on, we're not going green, not going green.
Going green next time by. Working lap 24 of 25. Again, anybody out there wants to volunteer to admin would be greatly appreciated.
We're not going green, not going green.
I have no idea. That was iRacing once again. I'm not sure what's going on. I don't have eyes on the pace truck either.
Green flag, green flag. The yellow flag is out.
Yeah, I have no idea, fellas. My apologies. Pace truck is behind you, leader. Pace truck is at the flag stand now. Okay, let's see if we can get this done. We will give the one to go next time by. Looks like we are going to have a green-white checker. Going green next time by, drivers. Shootout with Jesse Ingram, Chris Cox, and Rob Piper. Let's see if the 31 can close the deal, move on to the podium for his second podium of the night. Looks like they're going to beat the pace truck to the pits, possibly. Ingram with a good start. Chris Cox in P2. Looks like the battle's going to be for... Caution is out. Back it down. Looks like Dylan Shreves retired. 56 EOL, 56 EOL. We will give the one to go this time by. This is our last shot at a green-white check. Ingram, Cox, Piper are your top three.
Green flag, green flag.
Ingram into turn one, down low. Looks like Cox is going to try a little higher line. Templeton on that high side. He's going to try to get by the 92, working the high side. Oh, white flag is out. Ingram in first. Cox in P2. Brandon Templeton and the 92. Templeton's able to make the pass for P3. Ingram coming to the line. Ingram, Cox, Templeton. Top three start-finish line. Jesse Ingram able to hold off Chris Cox. Brandon Templeton using the high side to get by. Rough race to start off the limited late model division. All right, fellas, don't forget to go up for interviews. We do have the 305 sprint cars coming up next. We'll get a word with Brandon Templeton. The 31 car moved up 2 positions from the start. A rough night for the limited late models. Brandon, this is Joe. You got me?
Yeah, I got you, Joe.
Man, that was painful to watch from up here. We had some iRacing glitches. We had SDK glitches. We had it all going on, man. How was your race? How did you make it up there? Your car looked beat and battered. How'd you make that pass, man?
It wasn't too bad. I don't know what happened, if it was lapped cars or if someone in the front had a problem, but there was, some cars that were way off the pace coming back through the pack, and everyone was just shuffling and mixing and trying to find a spot to get around it and stay clean and off each other. And there was a lot of banging and going on in the couple laps that we were trying to do that. But for the most part, just tried to keep it clean. Would have been nice to get some green flag laps. It takes a couple laps to get the top side of run going, and we never really got that. But it was a good race overall.
Yeah, man, pretty tough to start off the limited late model on a short track. That's almost cruel, but we got her in. Great run by you, my friend. Anybody you'd like to thank?
I got to thank Dirt Track Bank, Extreme Images by Ashley, Big C's Lawn Care, Maley's Makery, you guys for doing the stream, and Friday Night Lights League.
Are we going to see you in the sprint cars?
I think I got to go tend to family matters, so it's been a good night, but I think I'll have to bow out.
All right, man. 2 podiums and bow out. Good night by you, and I will talk to you this week.
Thanks.
Yes, sir. 5:15 of Chris Cox, your champion from last season, moves up 2 positions from his starting and puts the 5:15 on the podium. Chris, this is Joe. You got me?
Yes, I do.
Hey, man, that was a great battle between you and Jesse there, lap after lap. He finally ended up getting by you. It looked like you closed in late laps. Did you have anything for him, or what did you need to do to get by him?
Not being cocky, but I had something for him all race. He's actually my teammate, so I kind of let him have that one.
That is a true champion. What is your team? What is your team name?
Top Secret.
That is the name, or you can't tell me for real.
No, that's the name.
Great run by you, man. How'd the track change, and how many laps would it take you to get by him?
Well, the track kind of threw us through a loop. We thought it was going to move to the top, and once the bottom got slicker than it was once we rolled into the feature, but for some reason we just stayed glued to that bottom. Otherwise, trying to get by him, he kept messing up. I could have probably got by him, but I just didn't want to risk the chance of probably wrecking both of us. And I knew I had a better chance of beating the guy off, defending off the guy behind me better than he would. He doesn't do very good to pressure.
All right, man. Great podium finish. Follow up your championship run in the spring season. You got anybody you'd like to thank?
I'd like to thank MJC Desktop Fabrications, the Ingram Brothers, Cox Gaming, you guys for putting this on, Dirt Track Bank for sponsoring this year or this season. Might be forgetting somebody, but I thank them too, and that's it.
Yeah, man, I saw your hero card. Had them made a small change to it, but I got to tell you, you got something special coming your way, man, once we get that done. So congratulations on your championship and your podium tonight. You going to run the sprint cars?
Yes, I'm running everything this season.
All right, man. We'll see you in the sprint cars.
All right, see you there.
Yes, sir. Jesse Ingram moves up 1 position from his starting position, as you heard his teammates say. Jesse, this is Joe. You got me?
I got you.
Hey, man, great run in the 7 car. You battled it out there with Chris. Now I know it's Top Secret, the team that you guys got going on, man. How'd you hold him off, and did you think he was going to get by you?
I was getting pretty worried there at the end, but I just kept pedaling it and staying calm and made it to the end.
Yeah, man, great run by the 7 car tonight. You qualified for the Dash for Cash in week 13, so that's kind of cool. Something new that the Dirt Track Bank is doing for us. So can't wait for that event. That's going to be super cool. You got anybody you'd like to thank for your victory?
Cox Gaming and my brother. Me and him's always trying to one-up each other, so this definitely helps out.
Yeah, you can't get much better than first, man. Great run by you. You going to run the sprint cars?
No, I don't have those purchased.
All right, man. Great run by you. Can't wait to see you next week. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. There is your limited late model race. Jesse Ingram in the 7 car bringing it home P1. Had a rough go of it tonight overall, but we did get it wrapped up. We will head off to the 305 sprint car divisions. So we will be right back.
Soldiers, sailors, airmen and women enlist in the armed forces for many reasons, including a sense of duty, patriotism, the adventure, travel, and adrenaline. Many continue their military service because they discover a brother and sisterhood, an identity, a team. When service members are injured or wounded and can no longer perform their military duties, they quickly find themselves removed from their team, no longer serving the purpose for which they trained.
I came back from Afghanistan in 2013, and it was kind of a trial and error of finding out, after the military, what's next in life.
Being forced to leave a military career filled with purpose and pride can be challenging. Some challenges may leave lasting scars. An illness, wound, or injury can make anyone question their worth and sense of belonging after military service.
35 years in the Army, and I needed something to transition into. And so from that transition came an idea, and the idea was this.
Even though a military career may be coming to an end or already ended, recovery can occur in the most unexpected places with unforeseen opportunities. Recovery, whether physical or mental, has no defined beginning or ending. It may last a lifetime.
For me, one of the biggest surprises that I found out going through it was that it's not like the flu where, you get sick and then you get better. You're never cured. And that's so frustrating. It's so hard to tell someone that. And it's so easy to slip back. And every single time you have to find a new way to fight it, it's a different monster every time you battle it.
This can feel daunting to a warrior who is suddenly forced to leave everything they know, trust, and love, finding themselves at the beginning of an unknown and possibly frightening new journey. Welcome to the world of motorsports.
We're in the right place at the right time in our lives to be able to take these guys that are wounded and put them in front of people that can actually show them that there is a camaraderie, there's a brotherhood within the motorsports industry, that there is potential for career opportunities for them if they have the skill set.
Motorsports offers an opportunity to regain that sense of identity within a safe, fast-paced team environment, providing a renewed sense of purpose. It has many facets, all created by teams working together for success on the track. Like in the military, in motorsports the goal is in accomplishing the mission, winning as a team, collectively celebrating the successes and supporting teammates through the losses. Through motorsport opportunities, Operation Motorsport assists medically transitioning service members and veterans with discovering new ways of achieving a renewed sense of hope, purpose, and pride.
Besides the basic brake changing, oil changing, tire rotation, I've actually learned how to assemble and disassemble some engine parts, change some axles, do some alignments and stuff. So give it a try. You never know. This was nothing that I expected. I did not expect to be fully suited, jumping over a wall while cars are going 100 and something miles an hour.
From motors to media, tires to tickets, and hot laps to hospitality. Operation Motorsport provides beneficiaries the chance to become immersed within professional motorsports and provides them with the opportunity to find out firsthand what captivates their imagination and interest. These opportunities provide an avenue of discovery within the motorsports immersion or diversionary therapy programs, all within the Excite, Engage, and Empower recovery programs. Operation Motorsport also offers virtual engagements and recovery opportunities through an iRacing league, engaging beneficiaries in a safe, competitive environment from the comfort and safety of their home. Meeting other like-minded people, service members and veterans on the virtual racetrack, opening the doors to Motorsport Academy programs that prepare beneficiaries for their first encounters at the racetrack, and possibly leading to a day when they can get behind the wheel.
A team environment's a perfect place for people like us to kind of get back into some kind of normalcy when you go through a lot when you get medically discharged. And it kind of sucks and you put through the ringer, but I feel like what Operation Motorsport's doing is just something that's just really valuable.
Operation Motorsport prides itself in keeping beneficiaries engaged after the race weekend, throughout their recovery and beyond, through our recovery programs, or as a member of the 22 pit crew. No matter the background or story, Operation Motorsport is always there to listen, provide a safe and comfortable space, and a trusted circle of confidence that is open and honest about what difficulties may lie ahead for those transitioning out of a military career. Operation Motorsport believes in the power of team, identity, and purpose.
Welcome back. It is nightcap time. We are here with the 305s back at Cedar Lake. We're getting ready to go to a driver's meeting. We'll call the drivers off the track right now. Get all drivers clear the track, please. All drivers clear the track for a driver's meeting. All right, drivers, welcome to Gears Unlimited Friday Night Lights 305s here at Cedar Lake. Kind of a sick joke that we're playing on you, I think, by starting off on a short track. So be patient, work your way to the front. Again, as you've heard, if you've been in all the races, we are starting to scrutinize the numbers a little bit more. If you do not have the number that you are assigned in iRacing on your car, has to be assigned to you in the league and iRacing, you will get a warning tonight. You will get a feature EOL next week, and week 3 you will not be able to run. Give you a little bit of time to make sure that's all correct. Some exciting news. We've had the Dirt Track Bank out of Malvern, Iowa come on board, and they're not a sponsor of Friday Night or Gears Unlimited Friday Night Lights, but they have made it possible. We are going to have a feature winner, Dash for Cash, in week 13, probably on a Friday night. We'll have to figure that out as we go by. But the great people at Malvern Dirt Track Bank has really stepped up. So we're looking forward to that. So winning this season has a little bit of money tied to it, possibly in the week 13 run. We are in need of race admins, as the last limited late model showed. It gets a little bit busy here trying to broadcast and do the live reviews. So if anybody out there would like to volunteer to admin, please, please, please send me a message. We'll get you trained up, and it would be nice to have a crew of admin folks so that we get some consistency throughout the season. We do mute microphones right before qualifying, which we will do tonight. We are going to advance to qualifying here coming up. Any questions, comments, or concerns, now would be the time. None heard. We will advance to qualifying, and I wish y'all good luck. So we are back. We're getting into 305 sprint car practice here at Cedar Lake. I don't want to jinx myself, but Comcast has stuck with us all night, so that's a good thing, although it did go off with Comcast went off Wednesday night, Coast to Coast Racing League, when we had 3 laps to go. So the night isn't over yet, but our fingers are crossed that we make it through the night without our internet going out. They can't get out here, of course, until tomorrow, which is too late for me. But anyhow, we're riding along with Dylan Shreves. Dylan Shreves just joining the league today, actually. Andy Patton at the top of the board with a 12.337. Now Jason Haynes, he's continuing his great run tonight with a 12.280. Gavin Chatham up to P2 with a 12.305. DV Runkle in the 44 machine. 10th quick for DV. Bo Nation, driver out of Australia. 13th quick. Randy Shreves in the 56. His number will not be correct until we get Dylan Shreves' number squared away. See how Randy does on his first lap. Third quick for Randy with a 12.326. Jeff Falero in the 200 machine. Jeff Falero, Canadian driver, coming to us out of the Coast to Coast Racing League. Nick Vickery timing in with a 12.483. Waiting on Jeff Falero to get his timing down. 6th quick for Jeff. Again, if you're out there, you tuned in all night, greatly appreciate you coming on board. Please send us any suggestions, comments, or concerns. You can go on our Facebook page, Gears Unlimited, Friday Night Lights. Big shout out to Gears Unlimited. They are with us once again. They will be with us all year. I'd like to thank Gears Unlimited for their support, doing crazy things with drive lines out in the Kansas City area, actually Independence, Missouri. I'd like to thank them. Also, Coast to Coast Racing League. We are not an official member of Coast to Coast Racing League, but they do support us 100%. That's greatly appreciated. If you're in the market for a great race league, please check out Coast to Coast Racing League. We have found them, my personal team, very well-run league, racing without all the drama you get in other leagues. You can check them out at c2crl.com. Tonight's 305 Sprint Car Division, brought to you by Raven Graphics. I'd like to thank Doyle Lawrence and the Raven Graphics team. Heat 1 to the grid. Heat 1 to the grid, please. Jason Hines, Shreves on the front row. Vickery Mopert on row 2. Lawrence, Shreves in row 3. Runkle Sharp in 4. Nation Cook in the 5th and final row. All right, drivers, welcome to Heat 1. Leader, going to need you 1.5 car length behind the pace truck. Everyone else, once you get the 1 to go, going to ask you to tighten it up. Half car length between yourself, the car in front of you. Got 8 laps to get it done. Top 4 with a ticket to the feature. Everyone else going to a B main. The start is on green. Do not jump the start. Do not pass before the start finish line. Race hard, race clean, put on a great show. Good luck. Canadian driver, the 66, back on the pole. We saw him on the pole in the limited late models. Randy Shreves to his outside. That's one thing that people don't typically like to see, is the 56 car to their outside.
Green flag, green flag.
Jason Hines jumps out to a quick lead with the 56 of Randy Shreves in chase. We got a car around. That should bring out... Back it down, fellas. Back it down. Caution is out. Looks like we went in 3 wide. 44 slides up into the 3. .44 EOL, 44 EOL. All right, fellas, going to give the 1 to go next time by. Going to give the 1 to go next time by. So we got a quick caution right out of the gate in a feature race, or in a heat race. I hope that doesn't carry over. We only have 10 cars on the track. Just had a bunch of drivers going for the same space on the race surface. All right, leader, starts on you. Once that pace truck accelerates, that is your go point. Everyone else, you're going on the car in front of you. Jason Hines gets out to a quick start. Looks like I did not change the cautions to single file, so I'll have to make sure I do that next time. Randy Shreves putting the pressure on in the 56, trying to get underneath the 66. Nick Vickery back there in the 00 Spartan ride with Tia Mopert in the 14 car. Dylan Shreves behind them. 19 of Mopert currently in the fourth and final transfer position. So Dylan Shreves wants to get up there and battle out with the 14 car. Working lap 7 of 8. 66 car holding down the point. Randy Shreves in P2. Vickery and Mopert. Mopert makes contacts with the back of Vickery, backs out of it. Will that open up the door for Dylan Shreves? Blocks that high line. Dives down low. Looks like it's going to be Mopert. Run it out to the back stretch. Number 14 car. This is your warning for not having the proper number. Heat 2 to the grid, please. Gavin Chatham, Andy Patton in row 1. Jeff Valero, Brandon Voles in row number 2. Jeff Kemper, Loomis in 3. Smith Cox in 4. PJ Popham rounds out your field of 9 drivers. All right, drivers, welcome to heat number 2. You know the drill. 1.5 car length behind the pace truck. Everyone else, once we get the 1 to go, I'm going to ask you to tighten it up. Half car length between yourself, the car in front of you. Restart is on green. Do not jump the start. Do not pass before the start finish line. Top 4 heading to the feature. Everyone else going to a B main. Race hard, race clean. Good luck. So Gavin Chatham will start on the front row in that 24 machine. It's going to be hard to move Gavin Chatham. You got the 87 car of Patton to his outside. Watch the 13 car, Jeff Valero on the inside in the 13 machine. Jeff coming to us from the Coast to Coast Racing League. Usually a tough customer. Green flag is out. We are underway. Chatham and Patton even going into turn 1. Looks like Chatham with the advantage. Working the middle lane.
Caution, yellow flag.
Back it down. Caution is out. See what happened here. The 37 just comes off that high side, makes contact with the 11 car. Around they go. All right, the 32 comes down into the 11. Or the 37, my apologies, Zachary Loomis. .37 EOL, 37 EOL. We will give the 1 to go next time by. Going green next time by. Got Chatham on the inside of the 87 of Andy Patton. Working lap 6 of 8. Chatham with a good run on the 24. Gets a good jump on the field. Brandon Voles currently in the 4th and final transfer position in the 22 machine. Andy Patton looking underneath Valero, trying to make a pass. And he will. Will Valero cross over? No, he can't quite get it done that lap. Slide job coming. 87 car of Andy Patton trying to counter. And he will put Patton back into P2. The 13 and 87 battling it out. Jeff Kemper, the first car on the outside looking in the 181. We are 3 wide. Gavin Chatham running away from the field in the 24 machine. Working lap 6 of 8. Patton, Valero, Voles are your top 4. Jeff Kemper in the 181 is the first car on the outside looking in. Battling it out with Great Falls, Montana driver PJ Popham. They make contact. Popham makes the pass. Move Popham up to the first car on the outside looking in. Patton, Valero, Voles are your top 4. 24 for the win. Run it out to the backstretch, please. Three minutes of warm-up, and we will go feature racing.
Cool Ray has always been a leader in our industry.
The lifetime parts and labor warranty is pretty awesome. Basically, all the parts are covered, the labor and everything.
When we say lifetime, we mean lifetime, and it's supported with money-back guarantees. And with that, you're getting all qualified technicians that are going to ensure that this job is done perfectly and operates perfectly throughout the life of the unit.
Learn more about our Coolray lifetime parts and labor warranty at coolray.com. Coolray and Carrier. Turn to the experts.
Cool Ray has always been a leader.
Welcome back. We're just wrapping up practice. Andy Patton at the top of the board with a 12.359. Popham, Mopert, Shreves, Haynes are your top 5. Feature to the grid, please. Hines Chatham on the front row, Shreves Patton in 2, Vickery Falero in 3, Mopert and Voles in row number 4, Shreves Popham in 5, Sharp Cox in 6, Runkle Kemper in 7, Lawrence Smith in 8, Nation Loomis in 9. Daniel Cook will start 19th at the tail end of the field. All right, fellas, welcome to the feature. Leader, nothing changed from your heat race. 1.5 car length behind the pace truck. Everyone else, tighten it up. Half car length between yourself, the car in front of you once you get the one to go. Start is on green. Do not jump the start. Do not pass before the start finish line. Race hard, race clean, be patient, put on a great show. Got 30 laps to get it done. Good luck. So Hines will start on the pole of another race. We saw him on the pole for the limited late models. Gavin Chatham will roll off outside of pole. Shreves and Patton in row 2. That's a tough second row. Pair of coast-to-coast racing league drivers. Patton in the 87 car was quickest in the warm-up session. Green flag is out. We are underway. Great start on the top side. Hines trying to, back it down, big wreck. Back it down, back it down, back it down. Not sure what happened here, but we will take a look. It looks like the 66 gets a little bit sideways. Chatham just dove down to the inside. Couldn't see the 56 down there, so all right, fellas, we're going to give the one to go next time by. We'll give the one to go next time by. I will fix the double file restart before next race, I promise you. John Hines on the front row in the 66 machine, currently leading with Randy Shreves outside on the front row. Got a stout field behind the 66. See if he can hold off the Armada coming at him. Looks like the top side is the... Back it down, caution's out. Looks like Andy Patton was working that high side in the 87, goes up to the wall, makes it through that turn. I'm not real sure. I'm not seeing it on my replay. Jason Hines under attack. We saw him, Randy Shreves, Andy Patton, Nick Vickery, and Dylan Shreves. Jason Hines holding everybody off. Going to give the one to go this time by.
Green flag, green flag.
Hines with a great start. He's going to stay up on that high side this time. Caution is out. Back it down. Big mess. Not sure. We will take a look at what happened. It's like the 181 of Kemper. Looks like that was Nick Vickery. Not sure who that was that got into the back of Vickery. It looks like it is the 56 car. Five six EOL. That is Dylan Shreves. We will give the one to go this next time by. Let's get some green flag laps in, fellas. So we should be a single file restart from here on out. Jason Hines leading the way. Randy Shreves behind him. The 87 car of Andy Patton in third. Nick Vickery in fourth. Chris Cox in fifth.
Green, green, green.
We are underway. Jason Hines with the lead over Randy Shreves. Shreves with a great run off of turn number 4. Thought about a slide job, thought better of it. Great battle for the lead. Shreves down below the 56. Shreves gets back in line right in front of the 87 car. Patton just disappeared. I'm not sure what happened to Patton. That moves Jeff Sharp up to P5 in the 28 ride. Hines up front. Shreves still behind Hines. Go on board with Randy Shreves as he battles it out with Hines. Right on the tail tank of the 66 machine. Shreves dives it down low. Still can't clear, can't get a good run off the bottom of 2. Hines able to extend his lead ever so slightly anytime that Shreves ducks down low. Vickery in third in the 00. Chris Cox in the 515. In P4, Jeff Sharp. In the 28 machine, DV Runkle, Jeff Falero back in 7th position. Watch the 37 car of Zachary Loomis, currently up 10 positions from the start. 37 car having a pretty good run up through the field. Looks like Jeffrey Kemper, we saw that coming. Not sure if that was a single car deal. We're about to find out. Kemper just gets up into that outside wall and over he goes. Go where iRacing's telling you. Let's go. Let's tighten it up.
Green flag, green flag.
Top 3 start-finish line. Vickery, Shreves, Hines. My apologies, having microphone issues. Great battle there at the end. That's perfect, fellas. Don't forget to go up for your interviews. We will get a word with your top 3 here momentarily. Get a word with Jason Hines in the 66 car. Once again, Canadian driver starts on the pole in a feature. Jason, this is Joe. You got me?
Yeah, 10-4.
Hey, man, great run. Is this the first night you've run with Friday Night Lights?
Yeah, this is my debut with the league. Definitely liking it so far. Really fun league.
Yeah, man, great run by the 66 machine. You put that thing on the pole twice tonight, so I'd say that's a pretty darn good debut there. How's the track, man? How did those 2 cars behind you get by you?
It was good. It got really racy near the end there. I think I had my wing too far forward, and it was too late to make that change. And Randy and Nick there, they just kind of walked away on me. But as soon as I made my wing adjustment, I noticed I was kind of holding pace with them.
Man, again, welcome to the show, man. It's great to have you aboard. You put on a heck of a show in that 66 ride. You got anybody you'd like to thank for your podium finish?
Yeah, I got to thank Coulter there with Redline Race Designs, the MMR Stream team, all the guys at Miller Time Motorsports, and my boss for giving me the extra time off to do this.
Oh, you can't beat that. You got a boss that gives you extra time, man. Great run by you. I hope we see you every Friday night, man. You really added some speed to the show. That's greatly appreciated.
Awesome. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, man. Second place, Randy Shreves. The 56 car moves up 1 position and is able to get back on the podium. Randy, this is Joe. You got me?
Yeah.
Hey, good run, man. You and Nick got by that 66 machine, and you two were on a rail. What was Nick doing differently than you, do you think?
Probably staying out of the wall a little better than me. That thing will just jump up and grab you sometimes. But yeah, it was definitely an awesome race trying to catch Nick. I don't think there was really much else I could have done, but stay out of the wall more.
Yeah, Jason Haynes came on board Friday Night Lights. He got 2 poles there, and so he added a little bit of excitement to the show. Great run by you, my friend. You got anybody you'd like to thank for your podium?
For sure, definitely want to thank Nick and Jason for racing clean. I want to thank my team, LGR Motorsports, Alex Bergeron at ABR Setup Shop, Coulter West at Redline Race Design, One Wish Foundation, Wraps and Stitches, KSB Builder, Finish Line Repair, CD Cinematography, you, Joe, for putting on this awesome cast, and everybody for watching.
Yeah, man, we'll see you next week, my brother. Thank you so much.
All right, we'll see you, buddy.
All right, man. The 00 of Nick Vickery finishes on the podium, I believe P3 in the limited late models. Wasn't pleased with that finish. So he turns around, gets in a 305 sprint car, and puts it in victory lane. Nick, this is Joe. You got me?
Yes, sir. How are you?
Man, that's much better than last time.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, I think the last Friday Night's Lights that I ran here was in the 305s. I think sometime early last season. And I ended up winning the 305s. And imagine that, coming into the night, I would win the race with the least favorite car that I have.
Man, I tell you, that battle between you, Shreves, and Hines, who is brand new to Friday Night Lights, man, that was fun to watch. How'd you get by those guys?
Well, I definitely feel like they were better than me in 3 and 4, but I would always make up ground in 1 and 2. And obviously I run with Shreves every week, so I know he's really fast, and I know he's really consistent. So I think he ended up getting into the wall, I think in 3 and 4, and I pulled underneath him. And then me and Hines, I think I threw a slider, and then he threw one back, and then we were just side by side coming off the corner, and I had the preferred line on top. So I think I was just able to carry the momentum around him and pass him there. But there at the end, I was really, really worried about Shreves catching up to me just because I knew I had to find something different in 3 and 4 because I couldn't get in on the top. I had to run like a real shallow slider line just to be able to get in without getting to the wall.
Yeah, man, I tell you, it was fun to watch, and it's always a pleasure to watch those who do this so well. And there was 3 of them at the front of the field tonight, my friend. Great run. You got anybody you'd like to thank for your victory this time? And no, I'm not giving out stickers.
Definitely got to shout out Spartan Racing. It's a good group of guys, and hopefully we can get some more guys in here for Friday Night Lights and support the awesome stuff that you guys are doing over here. After that would be VMR Wraps. If anybody out there needs a wrap, come check us out on Facebook at VMRE Wraps. Of course, on this car, I feel like on every car I got a different set of sponsors, but on this one I got to thank Cool Ray. You know Andy just as well as I do. He does a lot for a lot of people, so definitely got to shout him out, and of course you for putting on a great show.
Yeah, man, it's a pleasure watching you guys run around. So great win, man, and I'll catch up with you this week. For those of you out there, our personal team is getting wraps done by VMR, so that's greatly appreciated. Can't wait to see those hit the track, man. So appreciate your help, brother, and great run tonight.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Joe.
Yes, sir. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. There is week 1 of Friday Gears Unlimited Friday Night Lights. Man, we had some cautions. We had a lot of action. Overall, we did have some great racing. Again, we would like to thank Gears Unlimited, first of all, for being the title sponsor. We'd like to thank Magnum Race Designs for coming on board with the 358 Modifieds. We currently have sponsorship available in the limited late model division. And big shout out to Raven Graphics for coming on board and sponsoring the 305 division. And I could not be fair without thanking those good folks at the Dirt Track Bank for coming on board and supporting what we have going on as we try to help those veterans out there that are hurting. Man, if you know one, please reach out and let them know how much you care about them. And again, we greatly appreciate everyone tuning in every week. The support has been nothing short of amazing. And so that is it for week 1. We will be back next week. I'm not sure where we're at. I'll have to look at that. But greatly appreciate everyone tuning in. And we will see you next week. Again, send us feedback on our Facebook. My personal email, joe@gy6rn. Get it to me however you can get the feedback to me. Again, thank you, and we will see you next week.
History repeats itself. History is always happening over and over again. So one of the ways to stop it, one of the ways to stop something from reoccurring is to first of all admit it. It didn't take long for us to quickly realize that there was power behind Mission 22, power behind its brand, power behind its message, and power behind its people that represented it.
All right, my friends, day 19 of 22, the 22-day push-up challenge. Day 19 means 418 men and women have possibly committed suicide in the last 19 days. I went and looked up my ship, the USS Rushmore. More people who have killed themselves by now than ever served on our ship at one time in just 19 days.
19, 20, 21. One more. Y'all ready for the last one?
Mission 22 has become a decentralized nationwide effort to show love, to raise money, to be available for other warriors, to be able to be a point of contact, to let the warriors know, but also for warriors to let other warriors know that there is a community. You're not alone. This isn't happening in silence. You're not forgotten. We brought 4 veterans from all different parts of the United States and brought them together to hike through the state of Oregon.
May God bless you on your journey. Thank you for serving our country and for being willing to go on this walk. I'm praying you feel peace and strength with each mile.
On this hike, some folks found God, some folks remained sober, some folks lost a significant amount of weight to be able to participate. And not so much just a healing walk for us as warriors, but for us to contribute to other people's healing. This hike, we raised $12,000 for endobiogeny. Some of the folks on this hike, they're going to be volunteers for this treatment. And I couldn't be more pleased and more proud because it was difficult. We had a lot of struggles. Not everything on this hike went pretty, but we put some skin in the game. At the end of the day, we were able to raise money and we'll be able to use that money so guys can get the treatment that they need.
The War at Home Monument is an example of our social impact, of our awareness, of our permanent fixture to do the work that we can't always do, to always remind us of what we've lost and what we will lose if we don't reconcile it. What we've done is taken 20 different veterans with their families' permission and used them as a silhouette to cut out of a 3,000-pound plate of steel. These warriors are placed in a V, and this is to show the size of the problem. This is to show the empty space they leave behind. And it's also to be a constant reminder of what happens when we don't listen to the stories of the warriors that fought in our name. Because it's not okay. It's not okay that everyone didn't know about veteran suicide. It's not okay that these things were a secret or left unsaid, or that it was shameful. It's not okay that it's shameful to suffer alone and suffer in silence, because if you ask for help, that you're no longer a warrior, that you're weak.
Yeah. So I come back and I thought everybody else changed. So I pushed my family away. And it took a long time to really realize it because I didn't want to look internally. I got my Class A CDL and hit the road. I was on the road for about 8 years trucking. And this makes me think about how insignificant all of the major things going on are. I mean, what, 1 million years ago, that blew up. And, over time became this.
Whether it's hiking mountains or building monuments, it takes a community to heal a warrior. Warriors didn't get damaged and didn't become separated from the sunlight of the spirit on their own. It happened in the name of this nation. We can change the way we think about war, how we think about warriors, how we think about ourselves, and what we think we're going to do in the American community. We can do it now. We can do it here. And there's going to be another generation of warriors coming. We can set the tone to create a culture that grabs them up and loves them and smothers them in resources, in opportunity right now.